Assalamu alaikum sports fans, hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Sports Short, your one-stop shop for all things sports brought to you by Sports Era. Are you a die-hard athlete or simply love keeping up with the games? Sports Short delivers daily updates on the latest happenings in the world of sports. From thrilling victories to strategic maneuvers, we will cover it all. If you want to stay ahead of the curve, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell to ensure you never miss a beat. Now, let's dive into today's top sports stories. Pakistan finally notched their first win of the T20 World Cup 2024 as they got the better of Canada by 7 wickets in New York on Tuesday. Pakistan bowlers proved their mettle to restrict Canada to 106 on 7 wickets in 20 overs. Haris Rauf and Mohammad Amir took 2 wickets each. Naseem Shah and Haris Rauf took 1 wicket each. Pakistan chased down the target in 17.3 overs in the T20 World Cup Group A match in New York on Tuesday. The top performer from batsmen is Mohammad Rizwan, who got 53 runs on 53 balls. Having lost 2 games against USA and then against arch rivals India, the Babar Azam-led side needed to beat Canada to have a chance to enter Super 8 phase. Even now, Pakistan would need other teams' result to go their way in order to advance. Australia marched into the Super 8 of the T20 World Cup with a display of ruthless efficiency against Namibia as Adam Zampa brought up a century of T20 wickets before the top order needed less than the power play to chase down 73 runs. Mitchell Marsh's team continued to look like one of the best rounded and well-drilled sides at the tournament and can now start to ponder the next stage with the game in hand. Although the fixture against Scotland could have a huge bearing on who joins them in the Super 8. From the moment Josh Hazelwood struck in the third over, there was not a moment where it did not feel as though this would be a vast margin of victory for Australia, and they made sure that was the case. Mitchell Starc had been rested after not pulling up 100% after the England's game, with an eye on a condensed schedule ahead. Nathan Ellis again slotted in seamlessly as all Australian bowlers got in the wickets. The final margin of the ball remaining in Australia's charge to the line was 86, the second most in men's T20s. Both teams have won 2 games each, and USA having every chance of making the last 8 is every bit the stuff of dreams. Tight finishes and rapturous upsets have left the public with a general feeling of wanting more, and the USA team themselves have played a part in that, kicking the tournament off in grand fashion when Aaron Jones optimized 2 things that make anything worth watching: skill and flair, as he struck sixes at will and celebrated each of them. Then these upstarts went and took Pakistan down, and now here USA are eyeing up India. Whereas India tend not to fuss with their plans unless they absolutely have to. So within that dressing room there will be plenty of sport on offer for Shivam Dube, even though he has made no more than 21 in his last 7 dismissed innings, which include 4 single-digit scores, including back-to-back ducks. New York is hardly the right place for his skills as a spin hitter, if only for that fact that teams are not bowling a lot of spin there. But when India shift base to the West Indies, they will have a need for his services, and they would like for him to be in good forms, or at the very least, in a happy mindset. United held a thorough performance review analyzing the 2023 to 2024 season over the last 2 weeks and came out with a clear conclusion for Ten Hag to remain in his position. As a result of the constructive conversation held between Ten Hag and the club following the review, United and the Dutch coach are now in talks to extend his current contract. Ten Hag's current deal ends following the 2024 to 2025 season, and there is an option to extend for an extra year. The 54-year-old coach joined the club from Ajax ahead of the 2022 to 2023 season. In his 2 years at the club, Ten Hag has won a trophy in each campaign. The Red Devils won the Carabao Cup during his first season in charge and then beat Manchester City in the Football Association Cup final in May to secure another piece of silverware. Despite this, United has not been at its best during Ten Hag's tenure and finished 8th in the 2023 to 2024 Premier League season with a negative goal difference. The past season was the club's worst finish in the Premier League era, which began in 1992. Carlos Alcaraz fought back to defeat Alexander Zverev in a 5-set French Open final and become the youngest man to win Grand Slam titles on all three surfaces. The 21-year-old battled cramps to recover from 2-1 down in the sets on Sunday and win a gripping contest 6-3, 2-6, 5-7, 6-1, 6-2 after 4 hours and 19 minutes on court. Alcaraz added the Roland Garros crown to the Wimbledon title he won against Novak Djokovic last year and the 2022 US Open. He will head to the Australian Open next year with the chance to become the youngest man to complete the career Grand Slam. That's a wrap on today's Sports Shot. What was your favorite sports headline of the day? Let us know in the comment below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for daily sports update. You can also follow us on social media for exclusive content and behind the scenes actions. Here are the links in the description below.